Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is September 1st, 2021. It's a Wednesday. That means we got news one day earlier than usual, but let's check it out and see what we got here. Of course, on the 8th is of course boat day, and that means you get the opportunity to purchase those items that are specifically usable on the seas area for a discounted price of only 100 mysterious stones a piece. So if you are spending the effort to do the quest there, make sure you grab those items. It's going to be worth it. You also have the opportunity to fish twice per day rather than just once, so don't forget about that. Of course, I'm sure most of you are actually excited for the Bleach Collab, which is coming up starting tomorrow at noon. September 2nd noon is when the collab starts, and well, let's get into the, I guess, some details about that. Of course, we have a gacha. It will feature both part 1 and part 2 available for you to play with. Both, part 1 and part 2 will be available in both gachas, but that particular part gacha will have higher rates for those particular monsters. And again, let me apologize for getting Rukia's gender wrong in the previous video. My bad. But of course, if you want to aim for those particular new characters, make sure you're ready to pull. At least for the new gacha, they should have individual rate up days. So the first 2 or 3 days will be no particular rate ups, but then after that they'll rotate one by one. However, part 1 collab monsters will almost certainly not be getting rate ups, so don't be holding your breath for that. Alright, now of course, with collab means events, so make sure you pay attention to the schedule to see which, when you want to take the certain quests on. Of course, I'll have another rundown video, hopefully by tomorrow, that will go over which ones are the, scheduled ones, which ones the 24/7, the 4-5 stars should be obvious since they'll be there all the time. But for those of you who are new to the game, I'm sure it'll be helpful. And of course, if you wanted to catch up on some of the older quests, these there you go. These quests will be available in the library for the duration of the collab. So if you want to take those quests on, feel free to spend your library points on that. Do note that the special quest for Byakuya is not available on a revival, which is normally the case. Now, this is new news that we didn't know about. You'll be able to collect these, Seiryoku points. Just call them soul power points, I guess, right? And you'll be able to use these to be able to get some items from a special store that is specifically for this collab. Now, how do you earn these soul power points? Well, let's take a look at the English part here. You can earn soul power points by clearing almost any quest. There are a few quests that they said are, excluded from earning these, but it sounds like for the most part that it is going to apply to any normal event, library, or temple quests. Right? Again, those 4 icons that you see on the map screen, right? If it's in there, it'll probably count for it. Now, there's a ways to get a little bit more, right? Just by clearing any of those quests, you'll get 1. But if you clear a collab quest, that'll give you an extra 1. If you use a collab mon in your team, and of course, I had to answer this once before, which blew my mind, but that only applies to the Bleach Collab monsters and Bleach Collab quests. You'll get another 1. You also get 1 if you just use a strike shot in the duration of your quest, so it can't be too easy, so that you just fly through it, right? Another 1 if you get S rank with that time rank clear, and also another 1 if you pick up an item in the middle of the quest, which means it looks like it's possible to get a total of 6 when you clear any quest. So as long as, actually I don't know how annoying it's gonna be, so we'll see. But what can you get from the store? Well, if you get this Urahara Shoten, you are able to exchange for items there, but the important thing in that purple text right there is saying that you can only exchange for 1 item per day. So I don't know how many, what the limits are going to look like here. You can see that the orb, 10 orbs there, requires 100, but you can only do that once. You got Tokudamas, which costs 15. You can do that a total of 2 times. And then you've got the option for a mystery box for 10, which doesn't have a limit. And you could also get an Ableberry scroll for 30, which can be only exchanged for once. Now, I assume there's going to be more items possible, but we'll see. And the note at the very bottom says the once per day limit that refreshes at midnight Japan time. Now, let's take a look at what's in that mystery box. So you can see that there are 6 possible items that can come out of that box. A total of 60% is one of those 4 super type scrolls, and they are equally distributed. So each particular super type scroll will have a 50% chance of showing up. And then you've got 2 items for a total of 40%. That's 20% each. 20% chance to get a Miracle Min, 20% chance to get a Insta Transcension Charl. So 6 possible items. You got those percentages there. Well, obviously the super type scrolls will be pretty nice. I guess if you're starting out, the 2 items on the bottom are good too, but not bad for a mystery box. Now, this is important. Just like previous collabs in the past where you got these specific super type scrolls, they do have a time limit. You must use these by September 20th or else they will disappear forever. Please don't forget, right? I'm sure I'll try to remember to tweet something about it, but it's on you to remember. There'll also be missions available that will allow you to max luck Hirako Shinji. I believe he is what you get on day 1 of the collab and functioned as the max luck during the collab event. Of course, these missions will be translated by myself probably shortly. You can find it on Twitter or the Discord channel once it's done. But probably straightforward missions. I don't expect them to be too difficult. You can also get other rewards such as good job stickers, titles, and that cool little badge there that features I guess a lion. Must be part of the collab. Must the anime, right? Alright, and I guess just a sampling of the missions, right? You'll be able to get 10 copies of that guy Shinji, and some other rewards on top of that. So the first one is just clear this specific quest, or have this particular character and clear this quest with that character in your team. Again, full translations will be coming soon, so keep your eyes out for that. Now, the Insidious Quest. Now, obviously, every collab has one. They didn't announce it earlier, but we've got Ichimaru Gin as the Chokyukyoku quest. He will be a quest that shows up in the schedule, so make sure you pay attention to that. It won't be available immediately. We'll have to wait a few days before it comes up so that you can take it on, but it will be available starting September 4th, 7 p.m., which is his debut. And what do you get when clearing his quest? Well, you only need to clear it once. This is not a farmable necessity, but it is giving a alternate evolution to the previous I guess we were able to get him on the first attempt of the collab, right? So you may have to go to the library for those of you who started late to get him, to make it useful, because all it does is unlock a special alternate evolution form for Ichimaru Gin. So I know people were saying some other name with their hopes to being the Chokyukyoku quest. I guess there's still a lot of time maybe to announce something on the next Monster Strike news for the last week of the collab, but again, don't hold your breath too much. We'll see. Anyways, just standard Monster Strike news. We've got Marco Polo getting a Transcension, and Marco Polo stats here. We've got Flight, No Wind, Demon's Bane M, Etherian Dragon Slayer M, Null Gravity Barrier, and Recovery, the last 2 being on the gauge. Strike Shot is an 8+8, turning into Pierce, and then we'll flip back to a bounce on the first wall hit. Bump Combo is a Water Energy Sword and a Null Element Super Expanding Pierce Lock-on Shockwave. Well, obviously, those Slayers all being on the main means the Bump Combos will be able to take advantage of that. Got 3 nulls, right? Flight, wind, and gravity barrier. So maybe you might be able to see him, maybe, no, her. You'll be able to see Marco Polo be able to show off with those slayers. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't know. But there you go, Marco Polo. If you have Marco Polo in your box, maybe gathering dust, at least you can, brush that off and get some a Transcension going. And that's it. There is actually not that much today, which is cool to see from my end. Next news is back at its regular time on Thursday, 4 p.m. Japan time. So check it out at midnight if you're in the Pacific time zone. Same time as usual. And next week's Lucky Monsters, not surprising to see some collab monsters in the mix. So hopefully that'll help you, farm the necessary monsters for the collab. So anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions for the Bleach collab, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to get to your comments as soon as I can. But otherwise, like, subscribe, and also ENG Monst is your best location to get news on Twitter for Monster Strike. And of course, Discord is available to join and talk with other folks who speak English and love the game. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. And by the way, I got a lot of comments about the music. This is all from my other game, Unizon Air. You may, see me upload videos, gotcha videos about that. That's where it's all from. This one included. So that's it. Bye bye.